Imagine waking up every day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing exactly what you are meant to do and where you are headed. You feel excited and energized, ready to take on the world and make a positive impact. You're not just going through the motions of life, but living with intention and direction. For many people, this idea may seem like a distant dream or even an impossible goal. They may feel stuck in unfulfilling jobs, uncertain about their passions, or overwhelmed by the choices and opportunities available to them. But what if I told you that discovering your purpose is not a destination, but a journey, and that it's okay not to have all the answers right away? As someone who is on this journey of self-discovery, I understand how daunting it can be to find your purpose. It's not something that can be easily checked off a to-do list or achieved through a quick fix. It requires deep reflection and a willingness to take risks and make mistakes. However, I've learned that the main key is to start small and take actionable steps every day. Now, some of you may be thinking, why should I bother finding my purpose if everything seems to be going well in my life? In fact, discovering your direction in life is not just a nice to have or a luxury. It's essential for your overall well-being and happiness. I remember feeling lost and unsure of my future during my years of middle school. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life or what I was truly passionate about. But after a lot of exploration and self-reflection, I've discovered my love for ecology. Since then, I wake up each day with a clear sense of purpose and motivation. Knowing my purpose has helped me in so many ways. Not only do I feel happier, but I also have a greater sense of direction and focus. It helps me to make better decisions and prioritize my time, energy, and resources in a way that aligns with my goals. Moreover, knowing my passion has opened up opportunities for me to meet like-minded individuals who share my values. Finding your purpose can often feel like a daunting task, much like trying to solve a puzzle with 1,000 pieces. At first, you may feel like scattered pieces of the puzzle on the floor, unsure of where to start. But just like with puzzles, the journey to finding your purpose starts with separating the pieces, or in our case, with something as simple as a pen and paper. Start by making a list of things that make you happy and that you enjoy doing. This can be big or small things, and they don't necessarily have to be related to work or career. Once you have your list, start incorporating these things into your life as much as possible. Your next step is to imagine 5 parallel universes, in each of which you could have a whole year off to pursue absolutely any career you desired. Now, think of all the different things you might want to try out in each of these universes. Be bold in your thinking and have fun with your ideas and your multiple selves. And finally, ask yourself a couple of questions. If tomorrow was your last day, what would you do? What would you do if you had unlimited time, money, and resources? What's the one thing you would do if you knew you would be successful? Now, you have a clear picture of all the puzzle pieces, and your next step is to establish a foundation for your purpose, such as creating vision statements. This is like putting together the edge pieces, which forms the foundation for the rest of your puzzle. By creating a clear purpose statement and aligning your values with your goals, you will have a roadmap for how to proceed. And now, the next step of our journey is to categorize your findings and identify patterns, just like when we group the puzzle pieces by color or shape. This step involves reflecting on your values, interests, and strengths and looking for connections between them. By doing this, you will start to see the big picture of your purpose come into focus. Sometimes The journey of discovering your purpose can be a winding road with twists and turns, and setbacks along the way can feel discouraging. Just like when you assemble the puzzle, but pieces don't fit. However, it's important to remember that these challenges are opportunities for growth. When I didn't get accepted into the program I have been working towards, I felt disappointed. But looking back, that setback allowed me to explore other interests and passions, which led me to discover my love for volunteering. This experience taught me that unexpected paths can lead to fulfilling outcomes. But the most important thing to bear in mind is that discovering your purpose in life is not a one-time event that can be achieved overnight. When I was younger, I used to think that I had to and I will have everything figured out by a certain age. But as I've grown older, I realized that life is a continuous journey of self-discovery. I've learned to embrace uncertainty and use it as an opportunity for growth. And through these experiences, I've discovered new passions and interests that have brought me here. You may not have all the answers right away, and that's okay. After hard work and dedication, you will start to see the big picture of your purpose come into focus, just like when you see the completed puzzle. Remember that just like with puzzles, some pieces may be missing, and that's okay. You can continue to explore and adapt as you go along, keeping an open mind and remaining true to yourself. So embrace the uncertainty and use it as an opportunity for growth. Remember, it's not about finding the perfect purpose. It's about discovering what makes you feel alive. Don't be afraid to take risks, make mistakes, and change when necessary. Remember, you have the power to create the life you want. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission to follow your dreams. Start right now by taking small steps toward what makes you feel alive. So go ahead and take that first step today, because what are you waiting for?